Hi everybody, it's Christopher and welcome to Life's Not Over, It Just Looks Different, the YouTube channel. If you've been watching some of these videos before, you know that I've been talking about the characteristics of cortical visual impairment, CVI, and how they affect me since the stroke I had back in 2005. If you've not seen these videos before, welcome. It's really nice to have you, and I hope that you'll click like or click the subscribe button down below to join me on the rest of this journey. Today, in the characteristics of CVI, I want to talk about latency, or a delay in looking at objects. Now, for me personally, this is not one that I really think that I experience very much because I have the benefit of visual memory, which I've talked about in a previous video that you can go and check out. So this one doesn't affect me all that much, I don't think. However, one place that I have noticed it affects me is when I'm at the ophthalmologist's office. At the ophthalmologist's office, when they're doing the different tests, one of the tests that they do on me is the visual field test. Now, for those of you who've never had the visual field test done, basically they get you to stare at a spot directly in the middle, and they put a little clicker in your hand, and they flash lights either in your upper, lower, to the right or to the left, and you're supposed to click anytime you see those little sparks or the flashes of light or whatever it is. And where that comes into play for me, and where this is where I think I have the delay, is I will be staring at that center point and I'll see, I think I see a flash, but I'm not entirely sure, and maybe it was there, maybe it wasn't, maybe I was just imagining things. So by the time all those thoughts have gone through my head, I've missed it, it's gone. And so with that, whether there was or wasn't a spark there, because I just didn't react to it at all, I think that skews the result. So it may not be one of the most effective tests that they could do on me, but it is one of the places where I think I see the latency. Now, my colleague who I work with, who is also she is CVI certified, I'm not, but she is. She is CVI certified, and she works with kids a lot, and she has told me, just anecdotally, that she sometimes does see latency come into play for me. Now, we haven't really sat down and really fleshed this out to find out when and where and how she sees this. And at one point, or at some point, I'm hoping that she and I will be able to sit down and have her test me on the range, because I'm kind of curious to know what she sees versus where I think I'm at, whether I'm in phase 2 for certain things, phase 3 for other things, I don't know. I think I have my own views on it, but I want to know what an expert sees to know if I'm sort of on the same page with her or not. Because the fact that she says that she does see it in me sometimes, I'm kind of curious about that, and I want to know kind of what she's seeing or at what times and maybe what situations that might be coming into play. So this one's kind of short and sweet. There's not a whole lot that I have to say on latency or the delay in looking at objects. But the next video I am going to cover complexity. And for those of you who've seen it, I did cover a little bit on complexity when it comes to facial recognition in a previous video. But I'm going to talk a little bit more about complexity of array just as far as environment and that sort of thing in the next video. So I hope that you'll come back and check that one out. By all means, like I said, if you want to hit like down below, I'd appreciate it. If you want to also subscribe to the channel and come on this ride with me, I'd appreciate that too. Thanks very much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day.